Now, ever since 6ix9ine snitched in his court case to be released early, he has been making many huge mistakes, which could end his music career if it hasn't already. Now, I am about to share a lot of exclusive information, which 6ix9ine most likely did not want public, so make sure you watch this video until the end if you also want to hear and see some exclusive clips of 6ix9ine calling out other rappers in the industry. Now leave a quick like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now what many people don't know about 6ix9ine's new songs Guba and Trollz is that to even get these songs released to the public, 6ix9ine had to make some very serious promises with the police. Now 6ix9ine has recently stated that his parole officer will be monitoring all of his social media accounts. This means his YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, every single social media, and will be on top of 6ix9ine all the time. Now this will be happening for the next 5 years, and he must follow every single rule that was set to him by the police, and if he doesn't, he will actually be returning to prison. Now the scary thing is that 6ix9ine has not been really listening to these rules. And not only that, but a lot of his new music videos that he releases now while on house arrest must be processed by the courts, the police, and his parole officer before its release, meaning they will probably all get together and watch it together and then come up with a conclusion if it's good enough to be released and follow 6ix9ine's house arrest guidelines. Now it has been rumored that the Guba and Trollz music video were actually altered and switched up from the original versions due to his new rules, but 6ix9ine is now caring less and less about these new rules, and he's caring more about the views on his music. As you can most likely tell from following any of his social medias, the only thing he has ever been talking about is the views. Now in the Trollz music video, 6ix9ine actually broke many of the agreements that he made with the court. Some of the agreements being that 6ix9ine is no longer allowed to troll on social medias and in his music, as it creates beefs between rappers, and the police does not want 6ix9ine to be in any sort of trouble. The police really want 6ix9ine to remain out of trouble, be a clean man and a good member of society. But clearly, that is not the case, as 6ix9ine literally just made a song called Trollz, trolled a lot of rappers in the Instagram live that he just did minutes before the release of the song. Now guys, I will be sharing some exclusive information from the rappers that he called out later in this video. Their reactions to 6ix9ine calling them out were priceless. You need to hear these, so make sure you continue watching. Now 6ix9ine may be returning to prison, literally just for what he did minutes before the release of Trollz. And this is not going to end well, because not only will he be returning to prison, he might actually never be allowed to release music for the next 5 years, which is going to be a very, very bad thing for the music industry. Now minutes before the release of Trollz, 6ix9ine actually hopped on Instagram Live with Nicki Minaj. He actually started many beefs with many rappers, which did not make his parole officer very happy. 6ix9ine called out rappers like Meek Mill, Snoop Dogg, and even Future for allegedly being snitches themselves, as well as being associated with snitches. Now due to this one Instagram Live, 6ix9ine's Instagram Live privileges actually may have been taken away from him, as the court does not feel like this is a good tool for 6ix9ine to be using to keep himself safe. Instead, 6ix9ine is using his Instagram Live to create beefs with rappers, and usually when you do that, it never really ends well for anybody. Now 6ix9ine has been making a huge mistake by doing all of this trolling. Not only can this result in him never being able to use social media again, but that also means that 6ix9ine will be officially quitting music, which is going to be absolutely devastating. But that's not really the only thing that 6ix9ine now needs to worry about, as he now has many more issues to deal with. I'm about to share some exclusive reactions of the rappers that 6ix9ine called out in his Instagram Live. It's going to get very scary from here. Now, we'll start out with Future. So 6ix9ine called out Future for allegedly being a very terrible father. He even called out Future for apparently never even checking up on his own children. Future then responded to 6ix9ine by saying this, and I quote, "I'm just different and comfortable in my own skin. I don't speak on people's businesses. I don't know good or bad. Understood and never looking back." Now Future tweeted all of this out in a sequence, and I think what 6ix9ine said to Future actually kind of got him thinking a little bit. Although Future does say that he feels comfortable in his own skin, so I am assuming that he is kind of okay with it. Now make sure you continue watching because this next rapper on our list had some very serious things to say about 6ix9ine. Now the next up is King Vaughn. Now King Vaughn went to Twitter after the release of Trollz to tweet this, "Damn, and I used to love Nicki Minaj." He even followed it up with saying, "I know so many people that would do anything to make it, go against every moral and break every code, trade on every friend just for a taste of the fast life. Desperate, easily moved people. They then get the stuff and it wasn't even worth all of the loss and pain." Now King Vaughn is clearly upset here with 6ix9ine. Although I don't believe that King Vaughn's name even was mentioned in the Instagram live, he still had a lot of words for 6ix9ine. He's pretty much really mad at 6ix9ine in this situation, which does make sense because King Vaughn is really dedicated to the street type of lifestyle. Now the next rapper that 6ix9ine called out was Meek Mill. Meek Mill also had some very interesting words for 6ix9ine. Now after 6ix9ine exposed Meek Mill for allegedly being associated with a snitch, Meek Mill tweeted, "We are Legion, expect us, LOL." Now this could literally mean all kinds of different things. Honestly, my personal belief is that Meek Mill, Rich the Kid, and Future, and possibly Gucci Mane are all going to get together, make a diss track of sorts about 6ix9ine, hoping to ruin his rap career. Now, if they do this, 6ix9ine probably will be in some very serious issues, especially with his music career. These aren't no rappers that are, are small in the industry. These are all some very big rappers. But the list doesn't even end here. NLE Choppa also wanted some action from 6ix9ine. Now, as you guys can tell, all of these rappers that have been calling out 6ix9ine are even going to make it harder for him to regain respect in the music industry. With the lack of respect, it actually could be hard for 6ix9ine to maintain releasing new music. But I'm actually kind of a fan of NLE Choppa, but as you guys can see, he's just another rapper who kind of fell under the impression that 6ix9ine is a rat. But NLE Choppa took to Twitter trying to get some action out of 6ix9ine. NLE Choppa tweeted, "I better get more love than a rat. I know that 100. Shot a flow 5. Now to be completely honest, I would never have released a song on the same night as 6ix9ine, especially with all of the buzz that he has going around his name right now. Definitely not a good marketing move by NLE Choppa and his management team. But at the end of the day, this is honestly just 6ix9ine's marketing style. Yes, obviously creating all of these beefs with all these other rappers could pretty much end his music career and force 6ix9ine to quit making music, but 6ix9ine likes to create beef with other rappers and then release music. I mean, a perfect example of this is literally 25 minutes before the release of 6ix9ine's new song Trollz, he actually hopped on Instagram Live and literally started calling out tons of rappers, as I just mentioned. He called out rappers like Meek Mill and Snoop Dogg, and he pretty much creates beef with them, makes people start hyping up his name on social media to get his name on the trending page, and then once it hits the trending page, he makes his music public, just like he did with the new song Trollz. Honestly, 6ix9ine and his marketing team, if they're even involved, are very good at marketing 6ix9ine's music. If you are actually unaware, before this whole music thing for 6ix9ine, he used to be kind of like a Facebook comedian. He would make funny videos on Facebook, and he was actually pretty good at marketing them. He has a good background in marketing content, and that's why 6IX9ine's name is constantly on the trending page. It's all just a game, and it's all for the views. But anyways guys, I am ending the video here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I'm out, peace.